Hello everybody, it's Azalea here, and today we are going to be looking at the Wild Horse Islands and Unicorn Academy update. Now today I have a guest with me. This is my friend Ducky or Aubrey, and she is here with her lovely clover-eyed Cucumber, and she's going to be checking out the update with me. Yeah, I'm just telling her to say hi to the channel really quickly. So that is Ducky or Aubrey, and let's go ahead and check out the update together. So, upon arriving at Unicorn Academy, you will talk to Miss Primrose, who was right at the front of the school. Now, once you talk to her, you will complete a small personality test, and that personality test will give you a unicorn of your very own. I did not match with Glacier to start. I matched with Cinder, but since we're over here, I wanted you guys to look at Glacier. Glacier's rider is Layla Fletcher, right here, and she has the power of ice magic. Now, if you give her some ice gems, she'll give you a reward. Currently, I don't have enough ice gems, but if you bring her 10 at a time, she'll give you a reward. And after you give her 100, you get your very own Glacier to ride. Now, I don't think Ducky has gotten Glacier yet, but I have, because I absolutely went crazy and grinded everything. So, I have Glacier right here. I have not unlocked her ability yet, and as soon as I do, I will show you guys, because I'm sure it's going to be awesome. But Glacier is an energetic mare. I do like her mane. I like her mane and tail. I like her horn. I think she's pretty cool and all. And I have her aura. Now, a lot of you, I don't know if anybody knew about this, but UGC plushies came out, and they were limited to 100,000. And, of course, I collected them all, because what else was I going to do? So I have all of them. I have Glacier sitting on her right there. And I really think that's all I can say about Glacier. I'll do a video later with all the skills and all that. So let's move on to our next unicorn. So this is Valentina, Fury, and Cinder. Cinder is a fire unicorn, and his ability is magic. Oh my god, did I actually just say that? I'm sorry. His name is Cinder, and his ability is fire magic. That was weird. Okay, anyway. His ability is fire magic, and I actually did unlock his ability, because he is a unicorn I matched with. This is... Oh, I didn't mean to dismount. This is Cinder's ability. So the way you get the abilities is if you get to 500 bond, you automatically unlock it. So abilities, fireball. As you can see, we just casted a fireball, and I'm gonna go check that out now. So we set something on fire. So I like his ability. It's pretty cool. And yeah, overall he's a pretty cool horse. He has the sassy personality, which I think really fits him. He's really cute. And yeah, overall pretty good. I did want to touch on the stats a little bit. The stats, I think, are random, but I kind of feel like they're in, like, the Frisian to Andalusian area. So, yeah, I think they fall in that area for all of the horses. But anyway, there's not a lot I can say here. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm messing up all over the place. Not really much I can say here. Let's go ahead and go to our next horse, or unicorn. This is River, and look at that, Ducky and I match. So this is River, and his magic is water. Now, Ducky here unlocked his ability, and I'm going to ask her to show you guys. He has the tidal wave ability. Look at that, that is so cool. So a giant tidal wave just came up, and that's really cool. So yeah, that was River. River has a spooky personality, which is honestly kind of funny because his owner is Isabel Armstrong, and from what I've seen, Isabel Armstrong is like a really headstrong, really competitive, sporty type girl, and River just seems like kind of a goofy, lovable dork, kind of like my horse back home. So anyway, that's River. He's spooky. I think all the Rivers kind of spook at something different, because my River spooks at I don't really know what he spooks at. I haven't really found what he spooks at yet, but Ducky's River spooks at trees, which is very strange because like there are trees everywhere. Oh, I love cucumbers so much. I just had to say that. Sorry. So anyway, that's River, and as you saw, his power is called Tidal Wave, which is really interesting, and I'm very excited to unlock that. Now, let's move on to our next horse because I don't have his ability yet, sadly. This is Ava Banji, forgive me if I pronounce that wrong, and Leaf. Leaf is a clingy unicorn, and she is a mare. I adore Leaf. I think Leaf is amazing. I love the mane, and I particularly love the emphasis they put on nature with her flowers braided into her mane. And honestly, overall, I like it. I'm not sure if these markings are supposed to be leaves or if they're just kind of there for decoration, but they're cute. And as you can see, I have her little UGC plushie there. So that's cute. I don't have Leaf's power yet. I'm hoping to unlock it eventually, and I don't have her tack either. Pretty much, I just went around grinding until I got the unicorns, and then I kind of just chilled out. I'm hoping to do some training on these horses soon. And yeah, I really like this horse. I'm hoping to get her max soon. She's extremely friendly, 96 out of 100. Unfortunately, one of my horses has like 12 out of 100 friendliness, and that's really sad. So, yeah, her stats aren't the best, but I'll work on that. And I don't have her power yet, but hopefully that should come around soon. So, until I get her powers, not much I can say. Let's move on to our next horse. This is Sofia Mendoza's unicorn, Wildstar. Wildstar is an independent mare. I really like this unicorn. I love the stars on her particularly, and I feel like Wildstar gives off the really classic, like just unicorn vibe because she's got the rainbow mane, the golden hooves, the golden horn. I can't talk. I'm sorry. All that good stuff. So, yeah, I like her. I like her in general. Let me see what her friendliness is. She's at 74 of 100. Yeah, I think my favorite part of her is her coloring. I love kind of how they kind of just faded in and out with pinks and blues on her. She almost gives me like kind of like a, it's not periwinkle exactly. It's a really weird color. I can't name it at the moment. But yeah, she gives off cool vibes. She's pretty chill. Where is she going? Oh, I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, yeah. So Wildstar's magic is light magic, if you couldn't tell by the absolute extraordinary amount of stars on her. And yeah, she's really cool in general. Also, I like how they put like every unicorn's like mane and tail color is like on their owner's hair too. That one is like wild. If I ever had hair like that, I would be so happy. Like, oh my god. But I would kind of be like self-conscious walking around like my hair is like Rainbow Man. But anyway, yeah, before I get distracted, that was Wildstar, and we only have one unicorn left. I'm trying not to make this video too long, because if I was allowed to just talk as long as I wanted, you would have an hour-long video. So I'm trying to like limit myself here. So anyway, let's move on to our final unicorn, which is the weather unicorn Storm. So this is Rory Carmichael, and his horse is called Storm, which is very ingenious because her power is weather magic. Storm is an energetic mare, and I think their personalities go great together. Storm is a prankster, trickster, very mischievous and lively mare, and Rory is also quite the trickster and the prankster, and I honestly think they're a great duo. So I haven't unlocked Storm's magic either. I promise I'll do a video on that as soon as I get my act together and unlock all the magic. And I'm totally not admiring the halo on River. It looks great, by the way. So yeah, that was Storm. And let's see how tall Storm is, because she's a bit taller than River. Storm is 16.3 hands, so I believe she's at Clydesdale height. And I think River is at the minimum Arab height. I kind of think that these horses were like based off of their... that like kind of, you can see how River kind of looks like an Arabian and Storm kind of looks like a Clydesdale Frisian cross, and both of those breeds are pretty tall. So I'm thinking perhaps they based those off of like real life breeds and then kind of, you know, just went from there. So she's pretty cute. I mean, she's not my favorite out of all the unicorns, but she's not terrible looking. Like, she could have been a lot worse. So I think really what's throwing me off is how the mane is kind of like zebra. It's kind of like a mohawk / whatever you call what zebras have. I can't name it. And I actually really like her plushie. I think it's really cute. Yeah, so that was our final unicorn. Now I'm going to give you guys a little bit of information about unicorn care, bonding, and abilities. That I'm coming to right now are called the Unicorn Stables, and I love this. I can't even say how much I love this. This is like the coolest place ever. So anyway, you go into the stables, and let me just take out a unicorn, like Cinder, since he's the one I bonded with. Cinder. Yeah, so Cinder right here. So anyway, as you can see, each like stall area, these are like the most luxurious stalls ever. I don't even want to know how much board would be. So these stalls are, as you can see, kind of devoted to a special element. And I'm positive that this one is Cinder's, because whose else would it be? It's got flames on it. So I'm guessing like this is where unicorns kind of like chilled and hung out while their owners were doing stuff. Like, you know, they could kind of just sit here. Oh yeah, I can sit here too. Yeah, we're chilling, guys. So yeah, I think that's kind of how that works. Not really... I mean, there's not really anything special except for this is a very important thing. Do you see this right here, right where this wonderful cucumber is standing? So that is Cinder's care brush. And you can use a regular brush on these horses, but Cinder's care brush gives him, I'm sorry, I really want to address Cinder as a girl, gives him extra bond. I've tried this with the regular brush and the old brush, and the care brush devoted to that horse gave extra bond. So yeah, you can use a regular brush, but I recommend collecting these. There's one for each horse. So you have one for Leaf, Wildstar, Cinder, Glacier, Storm, and River. And I honestly don't think these have much of a point unless you're like trying to find the Care Brush. So yeah, they're cute though. They're really cute. Like this is Storm Stall. That is Glaciers, Wild Stars, Leaf, River, and then Cinder. And anyway, that's pretty much the end of the whole stable stuff. So anyway, you leave the stables like that. And there are, I think, 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're about 4. So you have like all that. And obviously, if you ever can't find them, you can just go over to Sophia and Wildstar because they're right there. So now I'm going to talk about how you bond with your unicorns and unlock their special abilities. These are Skyberries, and Skyberries are, they're rather large. For one, they look like ginormous compared to the bush. But two, they are a unicorn's favorite food, and if you need to bond with them, they work in a similar fashion to golden apples. That's another thing I want to tell you guys about. I'm gonna waste a golden apple for you guys here. Ahem, if you try and feed your horse, I'm going to all the wrong places. Oh wait, no, that's foods. So if you try to feed your horse anything other than Skyberries, they will reject it. For example, wheat. Most horses will eat wheat, right? You see that notification? They aren't very fond of this food, so their bond didn't increase. And did it take it out of my inventory? I'm not sure. I'm not going to do it again just in case. But I'm going to assume it took something out of my inventory too. So yeah, they don't eat anything except Skyberries. These are Skyberries, and they spawn all over the island, and they kind of look like blueberries, but they're funky looking. So anyway, if I want to like increase Cinder's bond, just feed him a Skyberry, and they work like golden apples. I don't know how much that took it up by, like 28? I'm not sure what it was originally, I didn't look. So anyway, yeah, that's how you bond with your unicorn in one way. However, there are a few other ways. For example, you can go right over to the training grounds, which is kind of by Valentina Fury and Isabel Armstrong. So these training grounds do earn you skill points, which is very nice. They have the racetrack, which can be racetrack, steeplechase, or racetrack show jumping. And I personally like racetrack show jumping. It works because stamina doesn't go down here, so I can like do as much of it as I want. And the only thing I don't like about it is you know how Training Island you see your horse's stats like at the bottom on the right hand corner? Yeah, I don't see that here. So basically you can just do that. Anyway, this is the second part of the whole training grounds. This part is kind of like, I would consider it like the flat work area. You show jumping A, show jumping B, and then pole work A, B, and C. Any pole work is interesting. It's kind of just like, it's like grid work, but you know, pole work. I think it could be classed as the same thing. So you can earn bond with your unicorn by completing activities, and really there aren't too many ways to earn bond. They're kind of just like regular horses, but with horns and crazy designs on them. So yeah, that's really the main information on the update. I will go ahead and go through all the unicorns again one more time after I X out of this activity. The main unicorns are Cinder, who's bonded to Valentina Fury and has fire magic. River, who is bonded to Isabel Armstrong and has water magic. Leaf, who is bonded to Ava Banji and has nature magic. Storm, who is bonded to Rory Cormickle and has storm magic, weather magic. Wildstar, who is bonded to Sophia Mendoza and has light magic. And finally, Glacier, who is bonded to, I can't remember, Glacier, who is bonded to Layla and has ice magic. So honestly, that's all you need to know for the start of the event. And I believe it is going all the way until November 1st. So you guys have plenty of time to get the unicorns and get their tattoo. So I recommend don't burn yourself out, because I totally want to enjoy this event. Really, the only thing I grinded for at the start was the unicorns, so I could spend all my time with them. And the one thing I'm really excited about that I will probably make a video on later is the abilities of all the unicorns. At the moment, I only have Cinder's ability, which is Fireball, as I displayed earlier. And my friend Ducky has River, who is bonded to, River, who has the Tidal Wave magic, which I actually think is really cool. So that's really all you need to know for the start of the event. I will make a longer video later showing all of the extra and nitty-gritty details. So thank you guys for coming down, and I hope you guys are really excited for the event, because I certainly am. I also want to thank Ducky for agreeing to film with me, even though she's probably confused as to why I'm just standing here. So yeah, thanks Ducky for coming out. I appreciate you showing River's magic, because I don't have it yet. And yeah, other than that, thanks for coming by. Hope you subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video, hopefully.